to the Rise and Shine Show with Sea Lake Journeys. I'm Robin, and this is Chet.
How about that?
Today we have a special treat for you. We have a special guest on our show.
That's right, Tanisha from Leonard Family Fun. And let me tell you, when you meet her, you're going to love her like we do. Good morning!
Rise and shine, everybody. It's Sea Lake Journey time.
How about that?
So, as you can see, we already have the lovely Tanisha with us this morning.
That's right. We found someone crazy enough to get on here this early in the morning. How about that? Tanisha from Leonard Family Fun. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great, and happy National Cake Day. And to the small business owners out there, happy National Small Business Owners Day to you. You already know what to do, so celebrate accordingly.
There you go. Well, and as YouTube creators, we are small businesses. So celebrate Tanisha too.
That's right. That's right.
So today we are spotlighting Tanisha, and we're going to talk all about her channel, all about what she has to bring to us. Is that muted? I hear feedback.
Yeah, that's muted.
Okay. Somehow I hear feedback. It's probably Chet. Anyway.
It's not me. You got distracted by the sound.
The sound's distracting me, yes.
Okay, but anyway, we're going to introduce y'all. If you don't know Tanisha, you're going to find out about her today. If you do know her, you're going to find out more about her today. If you don't know her, you're going to love her. If you already love her, you're going to really love her. How about that? So thanks for being here this morning to celebrate Leonard Family Fun right here. So we get on with our first question. How about that?
How about that?
Tanisha, what inspired you to start a YouTube channel?
I need to go all the way back. So as most of you know, I am a nurse. So when I was in nursing school, some of the information was a little bit challenging. I couldn't always figure out with the material. I just needed some extra resource. So my nephew, he's the oldest, and I can't remember, he was in high school at the time, but he said, Tanisha, anything you want to know, go on YouTube. YouTube have everything. So that was my first intro to YouTube. And I can't remember what year that was. It had to be around 2010 or 11. And so when I used it as a resource, I said, they have everything in this YouTube world. I mean, you can get recipes, you can learn how to organize your home, you could, anything, like he said, anything you want to know is in YouTube. So I had the idea to come up with a channel, but I said I'll wait down the road. What really, really pushed me to come up with the channel was that I like to take pictures. I like to take pictures, not be in the pictures necessarily. So a lot of the family get-togethers, we film, take pictures. Well, you run out of space after a while on your computer, your thumb drives, your phones. So I said, maybe I can do it on that YouTube thing and just create a channel and just work at saving, pushing some things there. So that's how it really got started, to kind of basically save videos and what have you. But I also learned recently with a channel, was the MGM, you need to probably have a backup because YouTube may want to do something crazy. So,
Yeah.
Well, let's say good morning to the people in the chat here real quick. We have Mark the Shark from Much Love and Aloha. He's changed his name. There you go. And we have Cruise Nuts are with us. Good morning, Cruise Nuts.
Good morning.
And the Fearless Rambler. Good morning, Fearless Rambler.
Fearless Rambler is driving, so Terry is behind the keyboard this morning.
And we have to give a special shout out to one of the most fabulous ladies on the planet, Lenny.
Lenny.
Good morning, Lenny.
Good morning.
We love you so much, Lenny. Let's see. And the Fearless Rambler is driving today because they are on their way to Colorado. So they're driving while listening. And Lenny is also driving while listening because they're headed to Fort Lauderdale to get on a cruise ship.
That's right. We're going to be getting on a ship and they're going to wave bye-bye to us from Fort Lauderdale.
There you go. And Law Jones was with us this morning.
From the Great Lakes. And he did give us a quote of the day, too.
Oh, we have a quote of the day from
Yeah.
Law Jones.
Yeah, do you want it real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, what's the quote?
True friends are the ones who lift you up when no one else has noticed you have fallen. From Friends Forever. How about that? True friends are the ones who lift you up when no one else has even noticed that you have fallen.
There you go.
From Friends Forever. That's awesome.
I love that.
Great quote for today. Very fitting. Very appropriate. Thank you, Law Jones, for that. We didn't mean to get you on the spot. You didn't have to run back and do that for us this morning. But we love you, brother. Thank you for that.
We do. And we have the Gaylords are with us. Good morning, Gaylords.
Gaylords.
Let's see.
John's up there in the snow having some coffee this morning, I'm sure.
And Eddie Lugo is with us. Good morning, Eddie.
Yo, Brooklyn's in the house.
Yo. See, everybody knows Eddie. I ran into somebody at the grocery store the other day, and they're going, yo. I go, you know Eddie Lugo? And they're like, yeah.
And Scott Smith is with us. Good morning, Scott.
Hey, Scott, what's happening this morning?
Oh, and here's someone so special. This person is near and dear to Tanisha's heart.
Robert Leonard Jr. How about that? Good morning to you, Bobby.
That's Tanisha's husband, for those of you that may not know.
The luckiest guy in Alabama.
There you go. And then we have read some
from Sherry Awesome Sunsets. Hey, Robin and Cherry, Sea Lake Journeys.
He's so sweet.
Yes.
That's my sister from another mother.
Oh, is she?
How about that? Hey, Sherry.
And we have
Keisha.
Hey, Keisha is so sweet. If you have not met her in any of the chats, lives, channels in the neighborhood, she is absolutely phenomenal and a great supporter.
I totally agree.
She is fantastic. And yes, I agree, Tanisha. We met her. We love her too. Mm-hmm. She's fantastic. And Bobby says, I'm sorry that I'm not there. Had to take the vehicle to the shop. It's okay, Bobby. You got to do what you got to do. Maybe you'll get back in time. We can get you on here and woohoo! Get you up there with your wife.
And Meg is with us. Good morning, Meg. She just
dropped
in to spread some love.
Meg is the best. She's the best.
Oh, yeah. Meg is an awesome person.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay, so I think we've caught up with the chat. So let's go on with our
letting
Tanisha talk about herself.
So, Tanisha, when did you start your YouTube channel?
If history serves me right, the first and only video set out there all by its lonesome, I believe it was around 2015. It was a short clip from my second cruise on the Carnival Dream. It was the Subway. And there was this lady, and I realized, like, when you go on a cruise, again, this was my second cruise, you just let loose. It doesn't matter if you can dance, if you have any rhythm or not, it doesn't matter. People are going to celebrate because they're on the cruise, they're having a good time. So this lady was just dancing. She didn't hear anything but just the beat. The ship was sailing away, and I would just focus on her, like, look at her. She just don't care, had a little fanny pack on, and she was just going to the beat. I said, well, that's what I want, some of whatever it is she has.
Yes. It's called Rum Punch, Tanisha.
that video was the only one out there. So that was back in I think it was 15 or 16. But the channel didn't really come to life like it is now until around, I think, June, July of this year. So 2022.
Oh, it's baby channel. Baby channel.
Yes, baby.
Yes.
So how many subscribers do you have right now?
Oh my goodness. So yesterday we started with 160, and we've actually been 160 for I think a few weeks now. And after the raid parade, we got 4 subscribers, so we're 164. Woo!
Yay!
Right on, Tanisha.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Well,
we're slowly climbing.
Yep. We have a lot of viewers that are part of our hashtag Team Replay. And we hope that some of the people that view our channel as hashtag Team Replay will find you and subscribe to you as well. So if you're interested in learning more about Tanisha after this show is over, her links are in the description of this video.
That's right.
So tell us, how did the Day of the Days come about?
Oh my goodness. The Day of the Days started back, I can tell you, it was February 2019. I, again, work as a nurse, and I decided to go into the wonderful world of nephrology. Those are patients who, dialysis patients. So I moved into that specialty, working outpatient. So those are patients that come into the clinic 3 days a week for treatment. Well, I didn't know these patients. They didn't know me. And so I had to find a way to kind of introduce myself and break the ice and just make it fun. So when you're in dialysis, specifically an outpatient, well, those that work in the hospital as well, we have to wear these gowns, and they're paper gowns. Okay. And so what I would do is, because they didn't know me, so I would put my name, and then I would say Happy National Cake Day. Happy National Fried Chicken Day. So it's like a conversation piece.
Wow.
So if I ever went to work and didn't write it on my gown, and they would say, well, what's the national day? And I said, I was rushing and I forgot to put it on. It's national blah, blah, blah. So that's how it got started. And then I shared it with some friends every day. And then whenever I missed, they would say, Tanisha, you didn't tell us what the day was.
I got to admit, I look forward to it. And we first saw you on J&N Travels, and I was like, oh, wow. I couldn't wait to come home and tell Robin about that. I said, you got to wait to meet this wonderful chick I just saw on J&N, and it was great. We look forward to your National Day of the Day every day. And especially when you came up with the chocolate chip cookie day, I was like,
oh, yes.
Yeah.
He still talks about National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day.
I'm waiting until next year.
My favorite day is National Catfish Day. And one year, I had to have my wisdom teeth pulled on Catfish Day. The travesty of that.
Oh,
couldn't celebrate.
Oh, that's terrible. I'd have put that thing in a blender and sucked it down anyway.
So, yeah, but my family and friends celebrated for me, and, that's the way they do me.
Well, if you ever come across that again, Tanisha, I'm your backup too, okay? I'll help you out with that.
So, Tanisha, tell us, what exactly is your channel about?
So the channel, again, it started as a way to highlight some of the family fun that we have, although most of what you've seen is just me. My family is still on the shy side. I am too. I'm surprised that I'm actually doing it. But it's just to kind of, again, to highlight some of our fun and travel activities in town and out of town, and a way to get to know us. It's also a way for me to encourage and inspire others, which is the theme for this month, Vlogvember. So I think most people will find it interesting.
And that's what we want you to tell us about next. Vlogvember. Now, we know that nobody else out there on YouTube is doing such a thing. We've looked high, we've looked low, we've looked under rocks, we've looked in the mailbox. Nobody's doing this except for Tanisha at Leonard Family Fun. And it's fantastic. Tanisha, just tell us about it, please.
Yeah, so Vlogvember, I looked. You're right. I didn't see anything, and I thought I was crazy, but it wasn't out there. And I remember one of the content creators, Kaya from Just Kaya TV, she said, Tanisha, I've never heard of that. Is that something you made up? And I say, well, yeah, I did, because I saw, what is it, Vlogtober, and I see Vlogmas, but there was nothing for November. And so most of you know that I recently completed grad school at the end of October. So I left and finished one big challenge to come up with another challenge, doing videos every day as if I didn't need a break. But it has been great. So I wanted to focus on gratitude. How do you express gratitude towards self and to others? And that's something we don't really do. I'm guilty of it as well. We have so much negativity in the world. And I've said this in one of the videos. We've exceeded our negativity quota.
There you go.
Amen.
I mean, I don't know what the quota was, but I'm quite sure we've exceeded it, and we just need to be positive.
Yeah,
it's always something to be positive about, and the saying is true. You can always make lemonade from lemons. Now, how sweet you want your lemonade, that's up to you. You may want it a little bit tart. Either way, you can take those lemons and make something with it.
There you go. Well, now of your vlog members, which one has been your favorite, or two? Which ones made you go, wow, I love that one. That one was just great, fabulous, made me feel good, and maybe you got some positive feedback from people. Can you think of one or two that you thought was like, yes?
I would say the one, what do you like about yourself? One of the comments that I got was that sometimes it's hard for you to think about something good about yourself. And I guess it could be, but if you sit and take a moment to just think, and these activities, some of them are quite challenging. And they're supposed to be. Another one that I liked was the one that I did yesterday on listening. So the activity is interview someone. It could be a family member or friend who has some historical perspective on something, be it locally, maybe in the family. You want to know something and they have that information. These individuals love to talk. Okay. So why don't you just do an interview and record that and save it for generations to come? It's listening. You're going to have to listen to what they're saying.
Well, you know, that one of the day of pick something positive about yourself, I had a very hard time with that day. I couldn't.
That was the toughest challenge we found too, Tanisha, because we're doing your vlogvember along with you. We urge everyone to check out Tanisha's page, if for no other purpose than to look at the vlogvember. It's something that helps you look introspectively and find something good about yourself. Lift yourself up so that you can lift others up. And it's been a big challenge. It's been very challenging to take a look at yourself honestly and find qualities that you say, yes, I like that about me.
And it's not just a November thing.
Right. I'm sorry I cut you off. But you can definitely find something about yourself. Yes, it was hard for me as well. And I'll be honest, I'm still working on that assignment too, because a lot of us like to look at other people. We can easily find something, good qualities about other people, but when it comes to us, it's a little bit challenging. We have to be able to fill our cup daily, and that means encouraging ourselves, speaking affirmations over ourselves. And so you mentioned something earlier, Chet, about or maybe it was the quote that Law gave about friends and family. Let me just say something about friends and family. Those terms can be used interchangeably. Okay. Family is relationship. Okay. So you may or may not be related to them.
Right.
When you have family members, you're related by blood, but that doesn't mean that you have a relationship with them, if I'm making sense. Yes. So your family could be blood relatives. It could be people that you're not related to by blood. So keep that in mind when you talk about family and friends. Friends could be family.
Yes, very much so. Right. We agree 100% with that. And you know, the Vlogvember series, this is totally unique that Tanisha has created on her own. And we feel kind of blessed, actually, that she has decided to share this with the world. She could have held this idea all to herself and just done it at her home in her own little journaling thing. But she decided, you know what? I'm going to step out and present this to people here on YouTube. Man, am I glad you did. And I think that everybody here will go and check that Tanisha's page out. Leonard Family Fun. I think Eddie put the link up in there too. And it's in our description. It will help you as well. You'll be like, I'm glad Tanisha was here today.
And I want to add to that too. If you have teenagers or young people in your life that, you know, a lot of times teenagers and young people, they have a real hard time with, you know, being positive about themselves. Everything that Tanisha has on her Vlogvember is great for teenagers and young people to see themselves in a positive light, because it's a very difficult time when you're a teenager.
Right. Also, one of the tools that you that I ask that you have at the beginning of Vlogvember is a journal. So you want to journal these things every day. You should be journaling, and I'm hoping at the end of at the end of the series, I'll talk about the journal a little bit more. But a journal really does help you get a lot of those thoughts and feelings out of your head and out of your heart onto paper. That's your book. No one has to see it. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can be just a regular composition notebook, or you can get one of those really nice journals, and they can be pretty pricey. Whatever it is, just if you can document those things. And it's good to go back and look at it.
Yes.
One of the first activity that I had is that at the beginning of the month, hopefully you're keeping a journal monthly, but at the beginning of the month, and I got this idea from A. Renee. She has a channel as well, Journal Jot and Drive. You should take a picture of yourself and put it on the first page of your journal at the beginning of each month. And so that you can see what you look like at the beginning of the month, and at the end, you can see how far you've come. Now, take your goals for the month. What would you like to do? You don't have to have a 2-page thesis of goals. You can just want to do 2 or 3 goals, and each month maybe build or grow on them. So the journal is a key piece to this journey, and hopefully everybody is taking advantage of that. Again, no one has to see your journal but you. Your journal does not judge you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'll tell you, those are good tips right there. Great tips from Tanisha this morning. And the only thing I wanted to add too about the Vlogvember is she took the vlogging, like she's talking about here, journaling, and she took November, but she took that no out of November. She made this a yes situation. All right. So whatever you're in your life, something's telling you no, somebody's telling you no, you can't do that, you're not worthy of that, you don't deserve that. Tanisha's helping you turn that into a yes. Exactly. Yes, you do deserve that. Yes, you are worthy of that. Yes, you can do that. And yes, you are somebody that matters. How about that? Exactly. I get so excited thinking about Tanisha. We got excited talking about it last night, taking that no out of November.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, you can use no one time or for one situation, and that is no to negativity. No negativity.
Right on. Woo! I'm giving you a squeaky, Tanisha.
No negativity.
And Chet and I, we were talking this morning before the show, and some people, they just want you to stop being positive. They want you to stop being successful within yourself. And that's when you're on the right track.
Yeah.
So I've always said that we should not be totally against haters, because haters let us know when we're doing something, and they, in a way, they challenge us. So, and then you want to give them so much because they need to go back and report to headquarters what you're doing over here. So it's like a fuel. You cannot move your car without gas. Okay. Yeah. So just like your car, your vehicles need gas, you need gas too. So you need to refill every day. And that includes sometimes you may have to have a little bit of unfavorable gas. Okay. Right. You telling me I can't? Okay, well, let me just show you what I'm going to do then.
That's like pouring gas on her. I can tell you that. But Tanisha, he's talking about that quote from Law Jones again. I think I want to throw that up there one more time. True friends are the ones who lift you up when no one else has even noticed you have fallen.
Yeah, that's right.
And we're glad to have met you, Tanisha, because you lift up everybody around you. I don't see how anybody could be around Tanisha and not feel uplifted.
Well, again, if you sometimes, and someone made a comment on one of the blogs, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's challenging to encourage yourself. That's why it's so important for you to have a great support system, because that support system know what's normal for Robin, what's normal for Chet, what's normal for Sherry, Josh, Michael, Bruce, whomever. They know this is not normal. What's going on? Talk to me about it. So sometimes you may have to get your cup refilled from others that you poured into. They're going to pour back into you. You're going to get it back. It's like doing good by other people. You may do good by this person over here, but that doesn't mean that they're going to come back and return the favor. You may get it from someone else. You never know where the return is going to come from. It's just important for you to just pour it out.
Right on. Right. That's good stuff right there.
Yeah, it really
Fantastic.
is. And these things are why we we love supporting your channel, and we want other people to support your channel too, because when you become a better person, you are in a better world.
Right.
Right on.
That's exactly right. That's
Oh,
it.
look at Bobby. Bobby says that's why he married you.
I tell you, Bobby, you're the luckiest man in Alabama for sure. I'm the luckiest guy in Florida, by the way. So you and me got right on, Bobby. Hey, we got one more.
Bobby is a great example. Nothing, and we've been married 11 years. I've known him 13. I don't know, other than when, of course, the loss of his parents and his brother. I cannot recall, and I was talking to some friends the other day, I cannot recall him being negative. He's not negative. It's just it'll work out. It'll be okay. He doesn't hold anything. So it's great to have that support, that balance, because again, I'm not always like this. I'll be honest. There are times when I just it's tough. But that's why I go back to my journal. I'll go to some videos of friends and family, and I get refilled. Because otherwise, if you continue to sit in that spot, you're gonna go down, 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 down. And I'm telling you, it's enough of it in the world. It's enough.
Well, the Z-Man has dropped in. Good morning, Z-Man. Nice to have you.
Z-Man. All right, Tanisha, we want you to tell us something about yourself that your viewers may not know about you, that you feel like sharing with us. Just anything at all.
Let's see. I'm so simple. Most people, Sherry, you just popped her come up. She knows I'm just so simple. I go to work. I'm not sure if I talk about it a lot on the channel, but one of my favorite things to do, I wish that I can just have all the money in the world, or at least enough to go on a cruise every week or every other week. That would be the life for me.
Amen. Me too. Us too.
Whenever, wherever. I am the oldest of 4 girls. I have 5. I have 4 sisters. The last 2 are twins. The twins are exactly 10 years apart. Let's see. I wished I was not the only child. I mean, not the only child, the oldest child. My mom, I remember growing up, she's number 4 of 12. And I asked her, I said, well, Mom, why didn't you have more children and made me last? She said, Tanisha, there was no way I was going to have more children. I had enough of that growing up. I'm so just a simple person.
So those are your...
about me. Oh, I like to cook. I find it therapeutic.
Oh, okay. Therapeutic cooking. That's, you know what? Everybody has something that they do like that, it helps them get their mind off of everything else.
Right. Because when you're cooking, think about it. And at one point, I stopped doing it. Maybe I'll get back to doing it. It's crocheting. Crocheting and cooking is almost the same. You can't have your mind wandering off doing something else or thinking about something else, because the second you do that, if you're crocheting, you're going to put that loop in the wrong loop. You're going to put the wrong spice in your food, and it's just a disaster. So those 2 things require your full attention, and that's what I like about them both.
So tell us what you have planned for December for your channel.
Yes.
Okay, I've been asked that by some of the other creators. Are you going to do Vlogmas? No. I think I will continue on with the motivation and inspiring messages. You will see more family videos, so look forward to that. I'll probably also bring in some flashbacks, because, well, I say flashbacks, but you all in the YouTube community haven't seen those. So some of my trips that we've taken in the past, I'll probably get those loaded and just get to know my subscribers.
And we have Michael the Realist has dropped in. Good morning, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Good morning, Michael.
So we've just got to give another shout out for Tanisha, and those of you that are watching as our team #replay. The links for Tanisha's channel are below in the description, and we would love to have you go over and check her channel out. And anything else you want to say, Tanisha?
I just want to thank you, Robin, Chet, and everybody that's in. Most of the people I've kind of scanned over a little bit in the chat box have been great supporters and encouragers. I would also like to say a great push for this channel to, to really be what it could be, came from J&E and Travels, and I want to thank them also because it started with the Day of the Day. And they were pushing, Tisha, you need to do a channel. And there were a couple of subscribers, one in particular, Danny, was Griswold family, and there were several others, Larry from Plump Travels, quite a few. I hate to call out names because I feel like I'll forget somebody, and I don't want anybody to be bad, but J&E and Travels was really the avenue for this channel to go forth. They just kind of push, and everybody in this community is so supportive, kind of like that video I was telling about the lady on the sell away. Just do it. And so the same thing in this community, you all are so encouraging and inspiring, because never in a million years would I thought that I would be doing this, because again, I like to be behind the camera. I don't want to talk. I don't want to take photos. So when we do group photos, come on, since you got to know, I don't want to do it. So, but it has really been inspiring and motivation to me, and it helps me to fill my cup daily. So I want to say thank you.
Well, thank you. And we need to say thank you to Michael the Realist.
Thank you, Michael.
You ready?
You get a squeaky.
Welcome to the membership. Welcome to the membership.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the membership.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the membership.
One more time.
Welcome to the membership.
Woo! Welcome to the membership, Michael. Thank you for that.
Thank you for that, Michael. Michael is a turquoise member now. Thank you, Michael. We really do appreciate that very much.
How about that?
And how about that? And here was that kid.
Keisha says, that was not a negative no, but I can only imagine how work goes into recording and putting out a daily video around a single subject. Kudos to Miss Tanisha. Absolutely, Keisha. We're 100% in agreement with that. Sherry also says, yes, more inspiring messages. Woo!
Someone asked me about the how do I do it daily. So a lot of those ideas I actually came up with, but some of them, for those who were ever cooked, you like to get recipes from here and there, and you take a little bit from each one. So some of those activities are a combination of me pulling from other people ideas.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. I've read about a lot of the rock stars, and they'll talk about who they grew up listening to and how they got inspired to use these chords from that musician and sing vocals like that from this guy. So that's the same principle we have to use here in what we do in life. You look at other people, say, I like the way they do that. Let's incorporate some of that and some of this, and it works out great. And Tanisha Bobby says that you like to work behind the camera and not in front of it. I think you need to spend a whole lot more time in front of it. That's just the opinion from this people right here at Sea Lake Journeys, because people see you, they meet you, they're going to love you, and your channel's going to grow, and then you can reach more people and inspire others at a greater number.
So Bobby's going to use that too, because he likes to take pictures, right? So he's going to say, you're always on the YouTube camera, so I don't want to hear anything. We're going to take some pictures. So
good job.
Wait.
Well, for those of you watching, we were going to put us small and Tanisha big on the screen. And she was like, no, don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone.
You gotta hold my hand.
And Lawson says, just dance like nobody's watching. Express yourself. You have to be yourself.
Like that lady you filmed, Tanisha, we're just like those people. And
so YouTube, this community, and cruising has really prompted me to be like that, because I was just standing in the corner. I'm not going to get out there. But YouTube's like, oh, no, you got to get out there because we need to laugh. And on the cruise, it doesn't matter. Just go and have some fun. Mm-hmm. The thing about it is, it's your world. And people like it. People want to know about it. So, I mean, I like the support. Dance. But hey, I'll give you a show.
There you go.
Hey, I'll tell you what, you ever get on a cruise with us, Tanisha, we'll get you out there dancing. Oh, yeah.
I listen more YouTube than I do live TV. Now, I do like my sports, of course, on live TV. But other than that, I just, it's nothing on live TV. I'd rather see what's going on in the YouTube world.
Us too. Yeah, we're the same way.
Yeah. Well, we thank you for being part of our show this morning and letting us spotlight you as an awesome creator on YouTube. And I think that we've covered just about everything. We've already run over on time, and I don't know if I know that they're doing some things today, and we don't want to run over into anyone else's time.
Right. So we'll.
I got
we'll comment. Oh, Lenny says, Tanisha, thank you. You did a wonderful job, and you are very inspiring.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Lenny, and enjoy your cruise. I wish I could go.
Me too.
Me too. Keisha says, me too. I'm the cutest wallflower. I can post in these YouTube chat streets, but I'm actually super shy.
Yeah.
I'm the same way, Keisha H. But look, we got to get out there. Just it's not too bad, because here's the thing: if I didn't have the support, if this community was not so supportive, I would be the cutest little wallflower too. In fact, I put it right here. So yeah, just get out and just do it. And I want to thank you, Robin and Chet, for allowing me to come on and talk, for you being interested and wanting to know. So thank you so much. And one day I'm going to do a live, and I want to have everybody. I want to have Robin and Chet. I want to have Keisha H so she can come off the wall and just talk. I would like to do a live where the subscribers who don't have a channel to talk, because I think that would be interesting if they want to talk.
Yes.
Yeah, we've tried that too, and they don't want to come on and talk.
They may come on for Tanisha though.
They may come on for
Tanisha, right?
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Oh, CruiseNet says, thank you guys for an awesome live. Thanks, Mike and Tracy, for being here with us this morning.
CruiseNet.
Lenny says, I wish you were all going with us. We wish we were going to, Lenny. Michael the Realist says, Keisha, hey, friend Keisha, blessed morning. And Bobby says, I really want to say thank you for having my beautiful queen Tanisha on your show. May God bless you all.
Stop.
Bobby, thank you for that.
I think that's the perfect statement to end the show with.
We're ending it right there with Bobby right there.
There you go. So, guys, until Monday morning at 8 o'clock, we'll see you around the channel.
See you around the channel.
See you around the channel.
I love that.